The light of Upanishads. According to the great masters, the ancient Indian wisdom, the source to that, the gist of the understanding they have bequeathed upon us in the form of ancient scriptures, text that we draw. The gist conveys that the far-sighted wisdom is the ultimate blissful ability that one can accommodate, absorb, transform, transmutate, morph into. A number of words are incapacitated to express. The far-sighted wisdom is a capacity of a human being who acquires a status to sight and address any subject, situation, or a person with an unbiased faculty, without any discrimination. One intends to discern between the aspects of any subject, situation, of person, affront, with a free mind, with a free insight. Accept the facts as they are, without any personal holding, bias, color, devoid of that. And this ability is very important for visionaries in their respective field of practice. Be it business, politics, industry, whatever, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. The most important thing is to acquire that far-sighted wisdom, the ability to discern, distinguish, and then arrive a conclusion. May or may not be a decision, which is free of any bias and is not in any confinement of time as well. Far-sighted wisdom has the ability to absorb the fact in the most dynamic form. It would never cease to confine its ambit to one point of time. Things change. The world changes. Everything is prone to dynamism. As one of the great masters mentioned in one of the deliberation, that everything around us is prone to such a dynamic truth, or the truth of dynamism, that the planet, once it is able to kiss the sky atop, would ever be able to touch the same sky? One cannot be sure. Because the entire solar system is moving around something else, with the magnanimity of the speed and space it has to charter, there's so much of dynamism that nothing remains at the same fulcrum. Even the fulcrums are prone to dynamism. The blissful far-sighted wisdom shall always draw light, ideas from scriptures, from text, from research of several practitioners, but would never confine, would always seek for its own share of an experience. Ancient Indian wisdom is basically the dimension of experience. It would never confine itself to sermons that have been passed for once and have to stay forever. The study of Upanishads, especially with special reference, may not be able to give you a direct solution to any problem that you're confronting at the moment, because light of wisdom is not skill development. But light of wisdom, through the understanding that you expand by gathering inputs of Upanishad, becomes so expansive that you're able to accommodate various aspects which otherwise were eluding your attention on the count of your confinements, irrespective of subject, situation, or people. You get, I don't know, I cannot specify, calibrate and tell you about how many degrees do you gather. But certainly, if you had been citing only 45 degrees or 90 degrees, after having the absorption of the knowledge of Upanishad, you get an access to 180 degrees of the view of all those subjects that come to you for their own decisions, conclusions. I have always gathered more wisdom, more understanding, more in depth about all those ongoing affairs that otherwise appear to be incoherent, unorganized, accidents, be it the parlance of geopolitical or the national politics or the business, economic considerations. After having studied Upanishads, you gather much more. You understand the time with more of penetration. And rather you are able to discern and determine a better course of action in response to the ongoing turbulence. Harmony, in a way, also means to have control upon all ongoings. Everything may not change without. But within, with the invocation and manifestation of such knowledge like Upanishads, harmony comes. The ultimate bliss on this earth, which is indeed a sojourn to us, is far-sighted wisdom. An ultimate curse is not anger, frustration, incapacity to do anything. Although the great masters have mentioned that there are three pain that are sufferings to a human, the three suffering to a human are abhav, agyan, ashakti, deprivation, ignorance and inability. In all the three, it is basically the incapacity of a human to be able to respond appropriately to any of them, whether to deprivation, whether to ignorance or inability. So thereby, frustration is the outcome. It can be assigned as a noun, as a common noun to all the three in the form of an outcome. With the knowledge of Upanishads, you are able to immune